Lizelle, or should I say Angel, because that's my middle name. Um, Welcome to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I last posted a video. I think this is pretty normal at this point. I post whenever I feel like it, whenever I'm in the mood, and I just haven't been feeling it since my last video. And I did film another video after that, but I decided to not finish editing it. I did some thinking, and I want to try to make my videos a little shorter. Hour long just feels like a long time. I mean, to be honest, like I'm creating this channel to kind of fit what I want to see. And at the time, I wanted to, I was always okay with like hour long videos, but as I'm watching other YouTubers, I hear them like talk about feeling bad about making hour long videos, and it's like, okay, maybe I should change it or try to shorten it at least, because when I was editing my video, it was over an hour long, and just going through an hour worth of footage is kind of overwhelming. It's just a lot, and it takes a long time, and I don't really want to go that route anymore. Not unless I'm doing something else, but I'm gonna try to keep it to about 30 minutes. We'll see how it goes. I do like to talk really slow and talk about nothing, but yes. So right now, I'm not going to do any makeup today. This isn't a makeup video. I just feel like talking because a lot has happened, and even though I have like 5 subscribers, like I feel like it's time to post an update because a lot has changed since my last update, and the content I was filming at the time didn't resonate with what is happening right now. Like, out of nowhere, I was talking about, like, I wanted to talk about, like, social media and just, like, my experience with it, and I'll probably turn that into a video. Maybe I'll turn that into the next video, because I still want to talk about, like, my firsthand experience with all these different social media platforms and living in the Bay Area where Silicon Valley is. Like, I feel like it could be an interesting story. I already changed my name on my Google accounts and stuff. I don't know if anyone noticed or really cared, but I changed it to my middle name instead of my first name. I decided to not go by my first name because my first name is a little hard to read, and I get dirty looks from like Filipinos because Lizelle is a Filipino name, but my name is spelled hella stupid. So I don't know what that's about. Like, that's something I have to deal with for the for all my life. Like, ever since I was born up until I die, I will have to deal with that unless like I officially change my name. But I feel like I don't really need to do that because my middle name is Angel. My full name is Lizelle Angel Romero. So why not just go by my middle name? And it's kind of funny because I had this epiphany after making a pretty lengthy comment on one of my favorite YouTubers, Karen Britchick. I love her fashion videos so much, and her relationship with her husband is it's cute. It's really cute. Um, anyways, but she made a video um, uh, about being black and stuff like that. And she asked people to, like, share stories and stuff. And I know I'm not black, but non-black people, like, have called me the N-word and have, like, called me black. Um, and even, like, even the black community sometimes welcomes me as a black person when my skin tone is dark enough. But since I've been inside, I don't have any tan lines, which is weird for me. Usually I have, like, some sort of farmer's tan going on, um, but not this summer. But anyways, so, like, I feel like part of being a black ally is knowing your boundaries and stuff like that, um, and not, like, feeding into the conversation unless it's asked or relevant. and and I'm completely aware of how people perceive me. I know white people don't even know what the fuck I am. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I know that non-black people think I'm black. I know that black people don't think I'm black, and Indian people think I'm Indian. So that's where I feel like I stand in that spectrum. And so I try not to, like, cross that boundary. There has been times when, like, I try too hard to relate and I just look stupid. But, it's okay. I feel like you have to be, you can't be afraid of looking stupid if you want to be less ignorant, because I'm just looking at my dog. Because in order to be less ignorant, you have to admit that you're not the smartest person in the world. And that's okay. Like, there's the rest of the population that isn't the smartest person in the world, Like, it's okay to not know as much because you can always learn more. After I posted my last YouTube video, a week after, I believe, George Floyd was murdered, and there were a lot of protests. It expanded everywhere, and I know Oakland was highlighted, and Oakland is a liberal city, but we do experience, like, racism and microaggression from white and Asian people. And like, when the protests were happening in Oakland, someone placed a bunch of nooses around Lake Merritt. And Lake Merritt is a pretty popular park. I like to go there myself. I like to walk my dog there, and I used to go running there too, but I don't run anymore. And I haven't been going on long dog walks. I've been practicing social distancing. I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do to help reduce the spread of coronavirus. And it kind of sucks how, like, masks and giving a shit is politicized, because um, like the sooner the um, virus is under control, the sooner like we can reopen and things can pretty much go back to normal. And I am confident that once we're given the go ahead to like go back to our regular lives, like there's going to be a big boom in the economy. Like it's going to be good. I have nothing but positive feelings about it. Like they say, it gets worse before it gets better. So I don't know. Hopefully things will get better soon because this sucks. This hella sucks. Um, so on top of like the racial tension, the and things going on in my community, um, I've and the coronavirus and how it's politicized and the fact that people are dying and healthcare workers are risking their own lives and getting stressed out, like they're being called liars by the people they're supposed they're supposed to treat if they get the virus, um, and also some stuff at home like I know that I talk highly about where I live because I have a yard and I don't pay too much for rent. But you know, my place is also very small. I basically live in a master bedroom with a kitchen, and you know, um, and it's hard. You know, like I wish I had a little bit more room, and when things were normal, I could always just leave my home and go somewhere else. And but not now. Like I have to think about other people and be the change I want to see in the world. So although I cannot force people to follow protocols, I can control what I do, and I'm going to continue to wear a mask, continue to social distance, and continue to stay inside as much as possible until this thing is over. And it's incredibly frustrating to like hear people complain about that stuff and even going as and it's heartbreaking to know that there are people out there in the world or in the country who rip masks off, start fights, and all this shit um, over masks. And going back to my home life, like, um, I haven't been hanging out in my yard. The few times that I did, I wore a mask. My neighbors who I share the yard with haven't been wearing masks, and they've been inviting people over, and it's really frustrating because they don't give a shit, and I don't know if they're like the type of people who will get like hella aggro if I try to say something. And I've been in enough fights and I've been picked on enough times to know where to tread and where not to tread. And I'm not gonna try to like get all psycho on them just because they're being irresponsible. Because for all I know, they could be like the type of white people who think this whole thing is a hoax, and you know, I'm just like a sheep or whatever. But it's, I mean, I know it's real because videos are everywhere on it, and I was following it. I was following the story early in December when people in China were trying to let the world know what was going on in their country and with the government. So it's been kind of frustrating. Like, um, I just, I've just been feeling really angry. So mad, so angry. Understandably so, but, I'm trying to keep my cool. Um, I was so proud of myself because I wasn't smoking weed, and I was like, can't believe I'm in a pandemic and I haven't smoked weed yet. uh, yeah, I've been doing that. I'm trying to find a good balance because when I was smoking regularly, I would do it like every day and it was so expensive. So I'm trying, so I started a smoke schedule to help with the cost because marijuana is not cheap, and California taxes on that stuff is very high. Like, even though some people use it for medicine, like, it's not, I can't imagine it being something that would be subsidized in some way. Um, just because there's a lot of stigma around it. Um, but I started smoking weed again. Um, Not every day though. I've been trying to like figure out a schedule. I started when I was younger. I was diagnosed with ADHD and depression, and so I'm used to like trying different drugs and easing into it and easing out and stuff like that. And um, ultimately, I ended up not. I'm currently not taking any ADHD medication, any medication for depression or anxiety, um, which is fine. I didn't feel like those drugs helped me. I felt like it hurt me more, which is why I stopped taking it. Um, but yes, so I've been toying with a new smoke schedule and I feel very good about it. Um, I tried doing uh, one order a month, couldn't do that. Um, so I tried every 3 weeks, couldn't do that. So now I'm doing it every 2 weeks, which isn't what I wanted, but I shouldn't torture myself or make myself go crazy. Um, and I should also, like, it's just a balancing act, really. Um, it's not ideal. Like, I wanted to do once a month, but I'm doing it every 2 weeks, which is fine. Like, um, I don't have to do it every 2 weeks if I don't want to. I know that the reason why I started smoking again is because of everything. The racial tension, um, masks being politicized, and shit going on at home. Um, and another thing that's happening at home is like my packages have been damaged. Like, first 2 times it happened, I was like, I thought that was odd because I thought it was like the postal service, like someone was like roughing up my packages, but I think it might be something else. I share a duplex with a married couple, and they sometimes like set up weird things on in front of my windows sometimes, and I have to move it out of the way because it bothers me every time I look out the window. And I'll post a picture of one of the things that they posted out my window, and that was during the Black Lives Matter protest. So that gave me a very uncomfortable message. Like, why was it set up like that? Like, that's fucking weird. Fucking weirdos. Um, and I know it's not just me. Like they act pretty terrible to like all new tenants. I think they just want the whole house to themselves because they pretty much took over the whole yard, and I can't even go on there comfortably. And they took up all the flower beds. We had 3 flower beds, and they put all their plants in there. Didn't even bother to like ask if anybody wanted to like plant some plants, but at the same time I have like a bunch of shit I need to do in my studio. Like, look at this shit. I need to fix that. That I just let it go, you know. I decided to wait until like I feel like things are squared away and settled into my studio before I venture off into the yard. And but anyways, yeah. So I it's just like a lot of weird shit. I'm not the type to like take things too personally. I give people the benefit of the doubt a lot of times. Also when it comes to like racism and stuff like that. So I don't think they were trying to. I don't think they are racist, but they might be. And yeah, so I'm on a new smoke schedule. I smoke every 2 weeks until I feel better and I feel more calm to be without, because I was without it for a hot minute and it was nice. But after experiencing so crazy insomnia, like more recently I didn't smoke for two weeks and I could not sleep at all during that time. By the end of the second week, I was so tired, I felt like a zombie, and I wasn't able to sleep until I smoked weed. And even when I was smoking weed during the day, like sometimes I would be able to take naps, but I wasn't able to even do that. I've just been so stressed out that I have to smoke. And, you know, I like how it calms me down. Like, it doesn't make me, like, it makes me just sleepy and unbothered, which is great, because there's a lot of things bothering me. And, you know, it also makes me dumb. Like, I'm not functioning my best when I smoke. It doesn't work well, like when it comes to making decisions and things like that. I'm also going to change my diet. I've been gaining some weight. I have to buy new clothes. My body, like, probably doesn't look like anything. But yeah, like, I have a little belly now, and my butt's getting wider. My clothes don't fit as comfortably as they used to. They're all too tight. So, and I don't like it when I'm this size, because small sizes are too small and medium sizes are sometimes too big. It's just harder for me to go shopping for clothes when my thighs and my butt is a little bigger. And just because my body shape is just different. It doesn't fit like standard clothes and stuff. So, not too stoked about that. I also got a new plant. Let me show you. This is my peacock plant. It's so cute. I love it. Her name is Pika. Pika the peacock plant. She's great. I want to get, when I got her in the mail, it looked like somebody punched my package and like all her little soil fertilizer beads came out. So that was nice. What else should I talk about? I kind of want to talk about the Portland protests, but the last time I had this feeling, a bunch of crazy shit happened. No, I'll skip it. So I guess that's about it. It's a lot shorter since I'm not doing my makeup. My makeup is already done, which is good. Like, I wanted this to be a short video. Hopefully things will get better. It took me a while to adjust to everything, and now I feel like I have to readjust again. I also started doing HIIT exercises 3 times a week, which is nice. Like, finally getting some activity going. I think I'm going to wait until Alameda County is off the watch list before I go venture off into long dog walks and things like that. Oh, another thing. While I was shopping at Target, I noticed that I had like a pretty rough run-in with some white people. Like, there was one white lady who kept following me, and then there was also a guy who was following me like way too close, like almost rushing me, and it was just like weird energy. So I don't feel safe going to Target. And I've also had like crazy looks from like white people looking at me like hella crazy, like they're they're shocked that I'm standing in front of them, like, oh, how dare there be a brown person in front of me. Which is like weird. And so I've been doing deliveries and ordering stuff online. Don't leave the house because I don't feel safe. Like, it's crazy how how like a lot of Asian Americans were afraid of racial tension because of the pandemic, but I noticed that a lot more Black people have been murdered, and it seems like all the racial tension is directed towards Black people. Okay, so I set a timer so that I won't go too long, but thank you for watching my video. I know everybody has opinions. Opinions are like buttholes, and opinions aren't the truth. I am aware of the difference between an opinion and a fact. And my opinions are not facts, and neither are yours. But anyways, I hope you're having a good day. I hope all this weird energy will go away. Pray for me in my house. Pray for my sanity, because I feel like I'm going to lose it sometimes. But whenever I do that, whenever I do feel that way, I just smoke some weed and I'm calm again. But have a good one. Bye.